Hi guys, so I'm in the garage right now just packing up, getting things ready for a camping trip. I went to Walmart today and got some supplies, so I will show you what I got there. And we're leaving in the morning. Today is July 11th, 2026. So we're heading up to Vermont in the morning, and our first stop is Killington Bike Park. And I don't know where we're gonna stay. They have free camping at Killington. If you're doing one of the activities there, you're allowed to camp at their campsite for free for up to 10 nights. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Or there's a really nice state park campground right down the street. So I'll turn the camera around and show you what I bought at Walmart today. Okay, so I went to Walmart and bought some things for camping. I got this inflatable sofa, which is going to serve as one of our beds. And I got, let's see, a heavy duty camp grill so I can cook our food over the campfire. And we have our tent. And we have a stand-up paddle board. It's inflatable in that bag right there. So I had to get a couple life jackets. So I just got the cheapest ones I could find at Walmart. Just to have on the paddleboard with us. And this is our tent. It has never been opened, never used, so this will be our first time using it, but looks pretty cool. It has dark room technology and like a front screened porch on it. And then I bought, this will be the air pump for the air mattress. I have a second air mattress somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. Ozark Trails. It's just a twin size, so that will probably be my mattress, and then my son Jonathan will have this here. So I got this as a privacy shelter. It can be used as a shower. So if we stay at the Killington campground, there are no showers there, so I bought that, and then I got, one of these bags somewhere here. Right here. I bought the 5-gallon solar shower. So I will hang that on a tree and let it heat up during the day, and then we can shower, take showers at night. So we'll see how that goes. Never have done that before, and it should be quite interesting. And yeah. So then I got a lighter, tablecloth for the picnic table. This is definitely a need. Keep the mosquitoes and ticks away. And waterproof matches. And the tarp is in that bag. This lantern my mom had at her house, so I stopped by there today. She has this nice Coleman lantern that I took from her house. And of course the s'more sticks, and some other things like paper plates and things to cook the food on, some sponges, batteries. Yeah, so that's everything that I bought today for our camping trip. And I have that down there. It's my daughter had bought that for me. It's like a picnic set. It has silverware and plates and things in it. So I'm gonna pack that. I'm gonna keep all of our food in that crate right there, that see-through crate, because we will be in bear country, and you have to keep your food out of your campsite in your car. So I'm gonna store all the food in that. We have our fishing net. These are the poles. These are fishing rods. I'm not sure which one we'll bring, or we'll bring two, one for my son and one for myself. He likes the bait casters. I prefer a traditional thspinning rod, but he likes his bait casters. And then there's some more rods that we have that are needing to go. I need to go through those and sort them out, but that's another day. And then we have our downhill mountain biking stuff, our gloves, his goggles, some knee pads, elbow pads, and all that fun stuff. Chest protector, we have to bring that. We have a second one upstairs that I'll be using. and some tools and things like that. So that's everything down here. That's all of our stuff down here. And I will have to go upstairs now. It's about 8:30 in the evening. I haven't even started packing the clothes yet, but I'll be doing that shortly. And then I have to go find a vacuum and vacuum out the back of the car real quick and then start loading everything up. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so I'm leaving for camping in the morning and it's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm not even in bed yet and we're leaving around 7, but I had to do all the packing tonight and pretty much get everything ready to go, but I tend to always overpack. I pack so much stuff. I don't think I need all the stuff I packed, but we're going for at least a week and I'm not sure, we might go for longer. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. We don't really have a plan. Well, we have a plan. We're gonna go to 3 different mountains. We're gonna start at Killington and then we're gonna go to 2 other mountains in Vermont to go mountain biking, but I'm not even sure where we're gonna stay. Killington offers free camping if you do any of their activities. And you can do up to 10 nights at their free campground, but the only issue with that is they don't have any showers. And after a day of mountain biking with a teenage son, I think it might be good if we have a place to shower. So, yeah. And then there's a state park that's right down the street, and they have coin-operated showers we can use, but I don't know. I'm just going to wing it in the morning, and maybe we'll stay at Killington, or maybe we'll go to the campground down the street. But I did buy, which you may have already seen, depending on how I post these videos, but I bought like a portable shower thing. One thing you hang up somewhere, and it's solar powered, and I guess it heats up in the sun, and then you take a shower with it. It's like a thing that holds water and has a little spout. And then I bought this like pop-up thing that is like the shower enclosure. I don't know. It's kind of silly, but it's like a pop-up stand-up type of thing that you go into, and that's your shower, and then you hang your little shower bag somewhere and you take your shower. So I bought that at Walmart, and I'm not sure if we'll use that or if we'll go to the campground that you put quarters in the little machine and get to take a shower. I think it's 5 minutes of hot water, so I might need a lot of quarters. I'm used to taking hot, long showers here at home, but that's what I love about camping. You just rough it, you just go with it, and I'm never one to really plan things out too much. I love the adventure of not knowing exactly what we're going to be doing. So we have a very light itinerary, you know, things that we might want to see and do. 3 bike parks that we definitely are going to stop at and bike at. I like to stop at Ben & Jerry's. My son's never been there, so I'd like to take him there. The Ben & Jerry's factory. And other than that, we're just going to wing it. He wants to go to a place to go cliff diving or cliff jumping or something, so we're going to do that one of these days, you know, one of the days that we're there. So that should be interesting. I haven't done anything like that since high school. I used to go with friends to what was called the Milford Quarries in Massachusetts here, and it was a place that we never should have jumped into. It was, looking back, you do the craziest things when you're young, and you think you're invincible, and you just don't even think about the consequences. But yeah, it's I can't believe I ever jumped into that water. People have died there, unfortunately, and there's like cars at the bottom and all kinds of like rusty things, and it's just super dangerous. So this place that we're gonna go to during this trip is, from what I see, my son showed me some pictures online, it's crystal clear water and looks actually quite beautiful. So we might go there, and I might be brave enough to jump off the rocks into the water. I think that'd be kind of fun. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I should get some sleep, and I have to pack up the car in the morning. Well, it's already morning, but in about 3 or 4 hours, I have to go out to the garage and just put everything into the car. Pretty much everything's packed. like I said, I overpacked. You don't know what to bring because you don't know what the weather's going to be like. I looked online and it said it was going to be in the 40s or so at night up there. So I don't know. I don't have a sleeping bag yet, so I just brought some blankets and pillow, and we have our air mattresses. We're bringing our GoPro and all my filming equipment and all that. Couple card games to play, Uno, and a couple other card games to sit and play, and that's about all. But a lot of clothes, because when you do mountain biking, you get pretty gross. You get dirty and dusty and covered in dirt and sand, and it gets sweaty and gross. So we need enough clothes for at least 7 days, but I'm not sure if we'll come back after 7 days or if we'll just kind of see where the road takes us. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening. I'm very excited for this trip. I cannot wait to go on this trip to Vermont, and I haven't been on a trip in a while, and my soul needs a little road trip. I just love having a road trip. And about July of last year, my son and I drove down to Florida. We drove down to Key West, and that was such a blast. We went jet skiing, and then he said, let's go snorkeling. So we drove across town and did the snorkeling excursion. And I had never been snorkeling before, and I don't know what I was thinking. I assumed that you just go on the boat, or you just go snorkeling right around like the land. I don't know, but we got on the boat, and then the captain or whoever it was on the boat was given the instructions, and they said it'll take about an hour to get to the reef on the boat. And then they said if anybody feels seasick, to go off the back of the boat and get sick off the back of the boat. Don't do it in the bathroom on the boat, because it wouldn't flush right or something. So I told people, if you have to be sick, if you get seasick, to go off the back of the boat and do what you need to do. So thankfully I didn't see anybody get seasick, because I just hate vomit. It's like I can deal with a lot of things, and I have a strong stomach for a lot of things, but that's just always been my weakness, and I just hate it. But so we got on the boat and went out about an hour out to the reef in Key West, and the boat ride out was fun. It was very rocky, and we were moving and all kinds of stuff. And we get out there, and they open, they anchor the boat or whatever they do, and they said, okay, we're here. And they open this door. I'll try to put a picture in this video. Like stairs that go into the water. And you just walk down the stairs, and you just jump in the water, and there you go, you're snorkeling. And I'm from Massachusetts, and I grew up every summer watching Jaws. And I'm sure if you watch this video, you've seen Jaws at some point. Filmed, off of Martha's Vineyard there. Well, everybody's in the water snorkeling, and I'm just, putting my head under and looking around and thinking, oh, this is really beautiful. Look at these beautiful fish, and the water's crystal clear, and you can see the reef. I'm like, this is actually kind of fun. I like this. Then all of a sudden, I look down in the water with my little, goggle things, and there's a shark. There's a shark in the water. I was like, I wish I don't know, if you could have seen my face. I mean, I had the goggle, the mask on, and the thing in my mouth, but I was like to myself, holy crap, there's a freaking shark in that water. I just started to panic, because like I said, growing up in New England and Massachusetts, you see a shark, you automatically think Jaws. So I'm looking at my son. He's, maybe an arm's length away from me. I was like yelling, Jonathan, come on, we have to get back on the boat. There's a shark in the water. And he's just, swimming around, not a care in the world. I had no idea what I was trying to say to him. And I'm looking to see, how can we get to the boat, on the boat as fast as we possibly can. I was panicking, because there's a shark right underneath our legs. So I'm yelling to the captain, he was up on the boat. I said, I'm trying to get his attention. Hello, and I said, there's a shark in the water. And the guy, younger guy, he goes, oh yeah, on our earlier tour today, there were a bunch of them. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we just put some like shark, deterrent in the water or something. And then we just do that. And I guess they don't bother people. But I was like, oh my God, we're swimming with sharks. So that was quite terrifying for a few minutes there. I thought, this is it. We're just, this is how we're going to go. And so that was fun. It ended up being a really fun trip, but that's just, I was just, oh my gosh. You don't expect to see a shark, or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe I was just naive. I had no clue what I was getting myself into, but to put the little snorkeling equipment on. And like I said, it was beautiful. I'm like, this is really actually fun. I'm enjoying this, and how beautiful the water is. And all of a sudden you look down and you're like, oh my God, it's a shark. And you panic. And then, like I said, I'm trying to get my son's attention, but he can't hear me. And he's going up under the water and looking at the fish. And so that was interesting. But we ended up having a great time. It ended up being like, I guess, a sand shark. And they're supposedly harmless. And thankfully that one was pretty harmless because he didn't bother us the time we were there snorkeling. But I love Key West. Another funny kind of story. I winged that trip too. And we went on the 4th of July. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, we'll just wing it. We'll drive down. Excuse me, because we were going to be heading to Disney after that to meet up with my daughter and her fiance. But, I had always wanted to go to Key West. So I was like, we'll just drive down to Key West. And of course, on the 4th of July weekend, there was not much available as far as lodging is concerned. So I found the only place I could find, it was probably like 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. And they said, yeah, we have a vacancy, come on in. And I went in, and it looked like a hole in the wall type motel, exterior doors and that type of thing. But I was like, well, we're in Key West, how bad can it be? And we were exhausted. So, because we had gone, I did all that driving to get to Key West from Massachusetts, and it was hot as heck too. It was like 120 degrees. It was hot that weekend. And we did the jet skiing earlier in the day and out in the hot sun, and and then we literally, my son decided he wanted to do the snorkeling, so we literally got in the car as soon as the jet skiing thing was over, and went right across town to the other water area where they do, the excursions and stuff over there, and got on that boat to go snorkeling. So by the time we got back to the motel, or we finally found a room, we were exhausted. Being on this holiday, we were just exhausted. So I said, okay, I'll take the room. It was affordable, and like I said, there wasn't that much available on the 4th of July weekend. So I took it, we went in, had a quick bite to eat, and then, the room had 2 double beds, I think, or 2 queen size beds or something. And my son, fell asleep on one bed. I got myself ready to get to bed in my bed. And then I went into the bathroom to, brush my teeth and stuff before bed. And all of a sudden on the sink was a cockroach. I was like, oh my God, there's a cockroach in this room. Not a big one. I guess that Florida has palmetto. I think it's called palmetto bugs. Yeah. And it wasn't a palmetto bug. So then I went out into the bedroom area, and I don't know if it's because I had turned the lights off, but I put the light back on, and all of a sudden one on the bureau went scurrying by, and then 2 under the bed. I was like, oh my God, there's freaking cockroaches in here. So I quickly woke myself. I said, Jonathan, wake up. And now it's I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning at this point. Poor kid. I said, we have to get out of here. There's cockroaches. Come on, we have to get out. So I woke him up. Actually, before I woke him up, I quickly like zipped up our suitcases, made sure there was nothing in them, put them in the car, the suitcases, and whatever else we had brought into the room, quickly packed the car back up. And then I woke Jonathan up and said, wake up, we have to go, there's bugs in the room. So I checked out of the room. I called the like overnight number or something, the guy, I told him, and he's like, okay, because I said, I'm not paying for a room that has bugs, and he didn't argue with me. He gave me my money back, so it must be an issue. And he wasn't overly surprised that I was saying that the room had cockroaches. That was that was quite interesting. So then, at this point, like I said, it's like maybe 3 a.m. So I said, you know what, we're just going to drive further south. And we drove to the very end there, and slept in the car. I found a parking lot. We just slept in the car for a few hours and got awoken by the numerous roosters and I guess chickens, maybe. I don't know if they're chickens or all roosters or whatever they are, but boy, are those things loud. So we finally fell asleep in the car, and then all of a sudden you hear cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle, like 20 or 30 of them at once, like right outside my car door. And I think I have a video of that too, so I will try to put that in this video so you guys can see that little footage of that. It was hysterical. It was too funny. So we had, needless to say, quite the adventure down in Key West, but it was wonderful, and I'd love to go back someday. So the moral of the story is, I like adventure. I like to not have things overly planned, because I think that's part of the excitement of going on a road trip, not exactly knowing what's going to happen. And yeah, it's fun. So I'm interested to see what happens on this little trip and where we end up and what kind of adventures we have and what kind of fun and crazy things happen along the way. So I will get some sleep, because now it must be at least 4 a.m. and I'm going to be up around 7:30. So I should probably get a few hours sleep in a bed, in a comfortable bed, because the next week or so I'll be in an air mattress and in a tent. Yeah, I don't know how comfortable the air mattress will be, but I'm not one that needs anything fancy. Like I said, I can sleep in a car, I could sleep on the ground. So thankfully I'm not one that needs, bougie fancy things and 5-star hotels. It's just not me. So it's going to be fun. But anyway, I will film some more in the morning when I'm packing the car, and then you'll get to see our day in Vermont, day 1. So, all right, guys, I will see you in the morning, and have a great night, guys. Bye. Do you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it in the video. The birds are already singing outside. It's like 4:20. You probably can't hear it, but the birds are up. The birds are starting to chirp, so I should get some sleep. Can you hear the birds? I don't know if you'll be able to hear the birds, but they shouldn't be up already. It's only 4:20 or 4:30 in the morning. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed, because otherwise I'll sit here all night just chatting with you guys, and I need some sleep, at least a couple hours. I don't need a ton of sleep, but definitely a couple hours, just so I can have a little bit of energy for the day. Tomorrow is not a mountain biking day. Otherwise I would have been in bed hours ago, but it's just a travel day and a hang out and check the place out and do whatever day, which I like. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come back on and let you know that the birds are chirping and they're starting to sing, and that's my sign that it's time to go to bed. So I'm going to go to bed and get a couple hours of sleep, and then I'll be back on first thing in the morning. Well, it is first thing in the morning, but in a few hours from now. All right. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Bye, guys. It's me again. So I use these, I don't know if you can see them down by my feet somewhere. Let's see if I can turn right there. I bought those bags when we moved recently. I had ordered them on Amazon. I think they came like 6 to a package, but they're awesome. They're super heavy duty plastic or something. I don't know what they're made out of, but they hold all the clothes and they don't rip. And this is all my Disney stuff. I love Disney. We go every year, but okay, guys, I'm going to bed, but I will see you in a few hours. Bye. Good morning. It's camping day today. I'm so excited. I just got the car packed up and we're going to be leaving a little bit. It's like 8:30 on Sunday morning, the 12th of July, 2026. And I'll go show you what I've done in the car so far. So here's the car. It's packed pretty full. Not much room in there, but I have everything packed up, ready to go. So we made it to Vermont. We're at the first stop, which is the gas station Dunkin'. So we're gonna run in here, get my son some food, but we are in Vermont. This is the free camping here at Killington. We just got here and it's all mountain bikers. Down there, a little parking lot, but down there to the left is mountain biking trails, which is super cool. So I think we're gonna claim this spot right here and hopefully it will accommodate our 6-person tent. Okay guys, so I got Jonathan and I got the tent set up here. It's looking pretty good. We have the biggest tent at the bike park. We have the 6-person tent with the screen room on the front, but we made it fit on the platform. I can't stake it down though. It's not hammering into the gravel here, so we're gonna do it without the stakes and hope it doesn't blow away. But this is the scene right now. There was an event here, a mountain biking event here yesterday and today. So when that's over today, a lot of these people will probably be clearing out and heading home, so it'll probably be pretty quiet here tonight. And then the upper parking lot has a few people up there as well. But yeah, this is our campsite for the next 3 nights. Pretty cool. For 5 seconds. The sound looks cool. Where's the bike shop? We went the wrong way. That's a restaurant. We went the wrong way. That's special. So you see that blue tent down there? That's the tent we already set up. That's our tent. And there was a race this weekend, so when we got here earlier, it was super busy. But we just went and did some errands and came back, and this upper lot here just has this one other person, so we have claimed this area for ourselves.
Let's go.
So we claimed this campsite right here. Hey guys, so night one, our tent is all set up. Here's our beds. That's where my son's gonna be sleeping. And then we bought this, it's actually a couch. It folds into a couch, and it's also a bed. But we might get another just traditional air mattress, maybe tomorrow. And right now, you probably can't see because it's so dark, but I'm in like a screen room. We have a screened in front porch on this tent, which is super cool. So I think we're gonna keep that little blow-up sofa as a sofa and throw it out here on out in the screen porch here, and then just get another twin size air mattress for the sleeping area. But it's all set up. It's almost 10 p.m. on our first night here at Killington. This place is really awesome. Free camping if you're doing an activity here, which we're doing the mountain biking. And I'm gonna open this up. It's so dark you won't be able to see too much right now, but let's see if I can get the tent open and get out. There we go. Okay, probably can't see much, but there's a campfire over there. And then down here are other people camping. Yeah, it's beautiful here. You can see lots of stars.